Hey guys, Anime West Reacts here. It's going to be review / reaction to Talentless Nana chapter 61. This chapter is Moe part 7, so cover page is Moe at her seemingly going into her grandma's house. So yeah, we start the chapter off with Nana and Sachi, I think is her name. Teleporter girl. Main guy of the arc pretty much saying, hey, where are you two going? As they're like leaving with a flashlight, it looks like. Sorry. Nana says we're going shopping. He says, have you forgotten that you're a suspect? Nana says, it would seem that not everyone thinks highly enough of you yet to keep your suspects confined. And then he says, not yet, but, and then she's holding the flashlight. He asks her, what's that for? And then she doesn't answer, puts it in her bag, or she hesitates to answer. Then she puts the flashlight in her backpack saying nothing, and then they go on their way, they go shopping. So Sachi is saying, I wanted to check out the shoes. And Nana just smiles, says, if we end up buying a bunch of things, I was hoping you could teleport us. Would that be alright? And she's like, right, of course, everyone asked that. She's basically been relegated to like a taxi or something at this point, pretty much, or like mode of transportation essentially, because that's all everyone's been asking of her lately is just teleport us here or there. And so Nana says, I'm getting these. Sachi says, huh, you already decided? That was quick. And so she gets a pair of running shoes. Sachi asks her, why not get something cuter? Nana says, these have a phosphorescent coating so they glow at night. They're cool. And then Sachi's just like, your idea of cool is questionable, Nana-chan. And then Nana says she'd like to buy a bike too. And then Sachi says, what, a bike? Or a bicycle? Guy says, thank you for your purchase. And then they're like sitting on it, and he says, I'll walk you to the... And then he's like, miss, could you please refrain from riding your bike inside the store? Then Nana's like, we'll be alright, we'll ride home just like this. And he's like, wait, but... And then Sachi's like, you make it sound like you're wearing the clothes you bought out of the store. And then Nana's like, come on, do it, teleport. And so yeah, they teleport, and now they're riding the bike pretty much outside. And then Sachi is like, that store employee must be surprised the bike and the two of us just disappeared all of a sudden. Nana says, thanks for the help. And then she says, I'm making you pay next time. My base fare is 700 yen. And then this is where the accident took place, so they're riding past it. Sachi asks where Nana's going, someplace we can't teleport to. And then Nana says, it'll be my first time going there. And Sachi asks, why'd you buy shoes and a bicycle anyway? And then Nana says, so I can run away, of course. Sachi's like, what? And then Nana says, once Moe returns, I'll be killed. And Sachi's like, but Moe-chan may have witnessed the accident, right? And then Nana says, even if she did, it's a well-known fact that Moe-chan and I are close friends. I'm sure Soma, that was the guy's name from the beginning of the chapter. So yeah, she says, even if she did, it's a well-known fact that Moe and I are close friends, and I'm sure Soma-san will go after that. And then Sachi says, friend, huh? What about it? Or Nana says, what about it? And then Sachi says, oh, sorry, Moe-chan's pretty happy-go-lucky, you know. During the incident with Kiyomi, I didn't know how to handle it when she suddenly started treating me like I was the culprit. Then Nana says, I treated Moe like a culprit as well. It was terrible of me, but I had a feeling she'd forgive me. And then Sachi says, you do have a great relationship with her. And then Nana says, I lean on her heavily. And so they ride the bike out to the middle of this abandoned field, pretty much. Or there's like just this shack pretty much. And so Sachi says, what are we doing at a vacant lot? Nana says, that warehouse. According to my research, the original owner went bankrupt a long time ago. It changed ownership several times after that. State planned to develop it into an industrial area, but due to lack of funds, the plan has remained unsettled. And then Sachi says, you mean nobody lives here? And then Nana says, just some delinquents who come by at night. And then Sachi's like, what? Isn't that dangerous? And then Nana's like, anyway, thank you. Or she says, anyway, thank you. And then Sachi's like, well, wait a minute. Yeah. She's like, if there's anything I can do to help, tell me. And then Nana just says, I can't allow you to get any more involved. Besides, I'm meeting a delinquent here. And then Sachi's like, you're joking, right? And she's like, shocked, kind of stressed thing, reaction, like, you're joking, right? And so we go into the shack, or the rundown building, or lot, or the building that's there, and then the person in there says, who are you calling a delinquent? It's Jin, and he's like messing with some tires. He's like stacking tires, it looks like. Nana says, excuse me, but could you stack tires over here? Jin's like, I thought I told you that I wouldn't help with your fight. Then Nana says, it's just a little manual labor. It would seem that you're a suspect again. Jin says it would seem that you're a suspect again. And Nana says, he's already presented several pieces of evidence. I can't find the materials. I need to dispose of them, so I'm preparing to use force. And then Jin said, and your enemy's talent? Nana says, it's powerful. Jin says, you confirm what it is? And Nana says, he told me what it is when I asked him. Then Jin says, that doesn't sound like you. You lied about being able to read minds. In the same way, talented individuals often exaggerate or misunderstand their own talents. Then Nana says, I thought you said you wouldn't help me. How kind of you. And then he snaps his fingers and 2 more tires go flying. And then Jin says, I don't want to waste this difficult manual labor I'm performing for you. And so yeah, there are a bunch of tires. Then he says, I learned something while observing Suraoka. Apparently Moe has returned home. And then Nana says, yes, it's been almost a week. I haven't heard from her. And then it says, I can only assume that she's hurting because something terrible happened to a loved one. And then yeah, Jin doesn't say anything. And then Nana, I guess, says, I want to be able to warmly welcome her. And then Jin says, same way Michiru-chan comforted you about your parents, is that it? And then Jin says, just so you know, I don't trust Moe very much. And then Nana says, you don't seem like you'd have any friends. And then Jin says, you called Moe an ally, a friend. You just want to get lost in that, didn't you? Or don't you? And then Nana says, yes. First I thought Michiru-chan's kindness was just an act. And so then Jin just smiles and says, it would seem that neither of us has many friends. So then we go to the end of the chapter. We see Moe putting out food. And then she's like, once I eat this, I'm going to head back to school to pick up my stuff. I need to say goodbye to everyone too. I'll be back soon. And then she's kinda, she says grandma, but then she has this moment where she's kinda I don't know how to describe it, but she's not fully realized that her grandma's dead kind of deal. She's still in that shocked kind of stage where she's disbelief, I guess is the best word for it. So she opens the door, says, huh, Grandma, where are you? I made breakfast, Grandma. And then the chapter ends with her saying Grandma, and then just a picture of her. So yeah, I'm always kind of not really, she's in disbelief pretty much. She doesn't believe or hasn't fully accepted / realized that her grandma is dead. But yeah, pretty good chapter overall. Hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to leave a like, comment on the video, subscribe for more anime reaction reviews and manga reviews. check out the links down below to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord, and I will see y'all next time. So yeah, later.